Dark Casly, Mitama, Casly, Dark Tinyon, Gao, Shadow Gale, Balrog, the list goes on and on. All these Ubers have one thing in common. They are undoubtedly some of the best Ubers in the game, but there's one Uber that I never see come up in the discussion, and his name is Kunio-Kun. You've probably never heard of Kunio-Kun, and I don't blame you. He's another forgettable Uber from a forgettable collab, but I think he's a hidden gem that many people pass over. Let's look at his stats in both forms. Okay, the first form isn't that impressive, like, at all. It's just Uber Titan Cat, that's basically it. It's a little faster and a little stronger, but more or less the same. Titan Cat isn't really all that good in later game, so this form is more or less irrelevant. So, let's look at his evolved form. His evolved form is pretty good, especially because he's quite cheap. He stands at 500 range, making him outrange backliners such as Mr. Mole, Taki, and Henry. Very annoying enemies. However, his effective range is 400 to 700. This means that with stepping stones, he can hit enemies safely, such as Elder Sloth, Calamari, and Professor A, which are even more annoying. Additionally, the 100 inner range makes it harder to get into his blind spot, which is always good for a long distance Uber. A good unit to compare him to is Mina. Kunio-Kun and Mina have the same effective range, but Mina has more inside range, meaning her blind spot is smaller. They have the exact same amount of HP, but Mina has one more knockback, so her survivability is better. Kunio, on the other hand, is 1,000 cents cheaper than Mina, making him easier to get onto the battlefield. Kunio has 3 times the speed and more frequent attacks. They have the same amount of HP, but Mina has one more knockback, so survivability is better. They have the same amount of effective range, however, Mina's inside range is better, so meaning she has less of a blind spot. Kunio is around 1,000 cents cheaper than Mina, and Kunio also has 3 times the speed of Mina, as well as having a faster attack cycle. And while it might seem that Kunio is better, it all comes down to Mina's target traits and DPS. Her targets can either be Red or Relic depending on what form you're using, and in these traits she has a 50% chance to weaken enemies by 50% for 3.33 seconds, plus immunities to Curse of course. Weaken isn't the best debuff, but is a good addition nonetheless, especially when you consider how rare anti-relics are. Her base DPS is also higher, which is a big deal when dealing with backliners, because every one piece of range counts. In short, Mina has the advantage of being superior in the more important abilities. Now you're thinking, this Uber isn't useless, but definitely not a hidden gem. And you're right, at best, this unit is high B tier. But there is a reason why I value this unit so highly, and it has nothing to do with their stats. Oh no, 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 no. Now, if you ever watch any of my videos, you'll see that I use this guy in a lot of my lineups, and there's a reason why. There's a cat combo. This cat combo allows your worker cat to be instantly upgraded by 2 levels, free of charge. To give you a good comparison, most cat combos like this would take up 2 to 3 to even 4 slots and are mostly filled with useless units. This cat combo takes up 1 slot and is filled with a usable unit. So this doesn't sound broken or game breaking or anything, but it is. In addition to this, worker cat efficiently speeds up with each upgrade. After 2 upgrades, which is what this cat combo provides, you have around a 10% chance increase in efficiency, meaning you'll get money quicker, you'll earn more money. This means that you can consistently get value out of this Uber no matter what. Honestly, this is probably the most consistent Uber in the game, and he is also the most versatile. Because no matter the stage, the enemies, your units, he will always provide great value. And that's something not even Dark Casly can promise. This was just a shorter video for sure, but I just wanted to share my opinions on this unit. Kunio-Kun never comes up in the discussion as one of the best Ubers in the game. Now I wouldn't call him a top 10 Uber, but I'd definitely put him in the top 15. But yeah, let me know your opinion in the comments, and thanks for watching. And yes, I do read the comments. I mean, I have less than 1,000 subscribers. I have just over 1,000 subscribers. It doesn't matter that much. Bye!